All right, there we go. We in last one. Well, all right. So he already waiting. So go ahead and send it. Man, I don't know what happened earlier. All right. Red and white. Nah, we gonna go with black. Probably black and red. Nah, we gonna keep going with the yellow. What's up? Bebo. All right, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Commanders.
So it's a windy day.
The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here we go.
2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
That's good run.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Lance.
Ooh.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Ooh, let's go.
And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Just got to be very, very
Good starting
careful.
field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Come back team.
2nd down, here's Willis. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Ready.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson.
Oh, really?
Every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage. You're going to flag his thrown, and he got tagged for it there. To throw, here's Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In motion right, that's Metcalf. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
He ain't want to click on.
And he'll be out of
He
bounds as
ain't
he
want
gets
to
this
click
down
on.
on the 21 or 22. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third and 9 here. Third down, it's Willis.
Oh, how?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 15.
Okay.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
Ready.
2nd down and 6 now. In motion left goes a tight end. Off of play action, here's Lance.
Let's go.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Well, they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one.
Oh, he coming
Not
out
just a
of the
short
rank,
one right there
too.
behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and the guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, it's
Short.
Deebo
Let's
Samuel.
go.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33.
Didn't get nothing.
It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you know, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Oh, let's go, Brian. Let's go, B-Rob.
He's still on his feet.
Let's go, B-Rob.
His 10th rushing touchdown now on the year, number 12 overall. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
All right, let's go. All right, once again, appreciate everybody that came through. Los, I don't know if you still here, bro, but what's up? I seen you earlier. I don't know if you still here. If you
Out
here,
is the
what's up, bro?
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Green Jack. Black shot. Set.
Working from the gun, Lance. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
We
he'll be
can get
corralled
the
right
play
around
that
the
we wanted.
34. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Wait.
On first down, Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
All right.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
You're right. I forgot all about
He has a big
McCaffrey.
gain inside the 40
I forgot
before
all
being
about
dropped.
McCaffrey.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
You're right. That's on me.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side McCaffrey.
Good tackle.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 2nd and 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
All right.
Down.
2nd and 10.
Yo, no, I did not hit that.
From the gun, it's Lance.
That's fine.
Connects with
That's
Kittle
fine. I'll
underneath.
take that.
And they're going to
I
have
would
another
definitely
first
take
down
that.
here as the
I did
tackle's
not
made
call
at Washington's
the play
28.
that was picked.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time.
glad
and
I was able
produces a
to
new
look.
set of downs.
Jonathan Allen, let's go.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Lance.
Come on, let me get that pig.
Set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Let me get that
And he's
pig.
going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Lance. Eluding the pressure right.
We'll take it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and
Come on,
long.
Speed.
Sometimes
You
you just
got
have to
the
take what
last
the
name is
defense gives you.
Speed. Let's
And in
get
this
there.
case, it wasn't enough
Let's
to
get
pick up
there.
the first down.
Come on,
And this one
really?
is right through.
Really?
But
So
now
that what we
there is a
doing?
penalty marker on the
That's
field,
what we
so let's see
doing.
what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty.
Come on, EA.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. They run with McCaffrey off the
Yeah,
option.
bring it back in.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Lance looking to throw it. Oh, his early struggles continue.
And he's gone.
Here's another one intercepted.
He's gone.
Picked up by Trey
I knew he was
Anderson.
thinking I was that man again. I knew it.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Good tackle, good tackle.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
Ooh.
But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can
Come on,
work?
Henry.
Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I probably shouldn't do this.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lance.
Oh, I misjudged it. I misjudged it. That was mine.
And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
man.
midfield. A gain there of 30 big
Oh,
ones.
man.
So
Oh, yeah, I
when we're
won.
watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different.
yeah, I won.
And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit, and they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Being chased out left. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there.
We on him. We just got to do a little bit better.
A give running left. It's McCaffrey.
That's good run, but like, is it coming back?
Before he's
Is it
brought
coming
down.
back? Yeah, let's bring that back.
No, they accept the
bring
penalty,
that
of
back.
course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Yeah, there we go. Get stuff behind your own offensive line.
Second back right around the 30. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot, and here's another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
30-yard line, 2nd and 12. And Lance now to throw.
Good throw.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's down
That's what I
inside the
get.
5
That's
at the
exactly
4
what I
before
get.
he's out
Trying
of
to
bounds.
beat you.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. McCaffrey
You're
will
right,
get
bro.
into the end zone for a 49er
Oh,
touchdown.
I can't believe I messed up that pick.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat
Let's
sheet,
try that again.
but you and I both know, and he knows as well. His teammates airing it
that
out
time they
made this a
wanted to pick him
successful
up.
drive.
Moody good
Let
with
him
the
go
extra
through
point,
again.
and that'll make our score 14-7.
Right away.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Ah, come on.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll motion McLaurin left. On 3rd down, it's Willis.
What was that?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage is tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And now the punter dress way as he sends this one away.
Throwing that too. Good
Fighting him
hit.
off. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaking up.
Really?
We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
How convenient.
Ready, set.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Got it.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Going right.
Samuel in motion.
Field, flat. Ready.
Lance now on 1st down.
Come on, Curl. You got to get there,
And
bro.
off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here we go, set.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Blue, go. Hey, green. Red, cycle.
Yep. Let's go.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Red.
Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. 3rd and 7 now.
Here we go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Henry!
And he's going to be intercepted.
Henry!
Inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown.
Hey, we trying to make the play
rookie, an interception followed by a return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Give me those.
So
yes,
much time
sir.
to speak of.
And what's crazy, I made that audible to tell
away.
him to guard that. Because I seen it coming.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Lance going back to the air after the pick 6. Sliding out of the pocket. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
He ran out of bounds. He should have stopped. Is it a screen?
Lance now on 1st down. And this one too low.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Okay. All right. Let's try this one. Let's try this one.
A final shot before half for Lance. That's Samuel caught left side. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
All right,
so
let's get this
Washington in a good
going.
spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker.
Yo, man.
That's going to line up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Nah, I see. Oh, I can't call that. Who called this in?
Now they'll change things up. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
What's the call? What I do? All right. Kiss.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Willis to throw it.
Dang,
Flushed
Bosa.
out right.
Why you got to be so fast,
And
Bosa?
he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's Willis, third and long.
We'll take that.
And
We'll
that
take
is
that.
incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
No, chill, bro. Chill, bro.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
Right. We healthy now. I know he probably feels the same way too. He said he healthy now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And
Oh, what's that holding? Bring back then.
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. McCaffrey running up
Push
the
it back
middle.
in where you got help.
And he's corralled at the 40.
back in
But
where
now
you
the
got
Ford
help.
picking up 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Let's do this.
Behind the chain, second and 12.
All right. Oh, that right there.
To throw, it's Lance.
Blanket that up.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Blanket that
So not
up.
letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Yeah.
And Lance going to throw.
Ah.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17.
Good run, boy. Good run. Good run. Good run.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take the end of this game yourself.
He gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
This now a 3rd and 4. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington.
Oh, come on, really? Really?
Touchdown, 49ers. All told, it's a punt return of 74 yards. And the 49ers are back
it won't let
within
me
a
hand the
score.
ball off. Okay.
Extra point try now for Moody.
All right. Now we got to do something on
and good.
offense.
This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Commanders 21, 49ers 14. Mitch Wischnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
We ain't finna do nothing with it.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag.
My finger slipped.
Back-to-back drives. There he goes, left side.
Oh, my finger slipped.
And he makes it all the way down to 31. 67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
First and 10, Willis. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Walker now on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
That was a smart timeout. That was a very smart timeout.
This is 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Get the first.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps move the sticks. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's
Let's
Walker.
go.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ken Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
Good tackle.
And he won't get to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. But what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground.
Good way to eat up that block.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd is we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. We got 1 quarter left.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. McCaffrey on the toss right.
Ooh, patience. Come on, Chase. Really, my guy.
I know the toss play begins
Really, my guy.
with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Let's go.
And Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jamin Davis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Since you did that, I might as well go ahead and put him back in. Because I don't think that was the right rookie. Yeah, I need Henry to play. I put Jones in. So maybe Henry? I'm elite 36. Only 36 passing yards, brother.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Get it.
Lance has him now free. The ball is loose. Offensively lucky there.
Oh,
Able to
and
keep
it
the
was the
football,
rookie.
but now 4th down.
Go
so
ahead,
they'll have to
sir.
give it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Minutes left.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want is get behind those big fellas.
Go ahead.
Get the oxygen tank ready. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Wow.
You cannot make this up.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position.
Oh, wow.
One guy doesn't get him home.
Hilarious.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And that one blown up quickly.
Right,
as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
There we go.
From the gun, it's Walker. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
He ain't even tired, so we're going to run him again.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Oh, my.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
They wouldn't play me like that.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
They run again with Walker. And he's
Right
going to
back to
press
where
this
we
one
started
forward
off
as they
at,
stop right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Go, Rig. Go. Rig.
Now receiver in motion left.
Let's go.
Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Commanders 35, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I think they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
I think he was
second
running
down
that.
and right back to McCaffrey. And the second wave of Packers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I want to see
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Just I'm going with some other players.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Ready.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense, as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. They begin the drive with Robinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre
Oh,
Greenlaw. This
okay.
offense has had a lot to like in
ain't
this
like
game.
what
I don't
his
know that that
player
last
just
play that was
did
going to make
now,
the
so
highlight reel.
now
It's not
something
going to make the highlight
totally
reel,
different
but it
now.
will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right.
Oh, y'all tripping. Oh, y'all tripping.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Willis looks to pass it here.
Oh, them
To the right
tripping.
side and complete to Metcalf.
Good game, bro.
So victory here for the Commanders.
sure.
If you step back and look at this, CD, pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for Washington, they get back to 500 at 8-8 with 1 game remaining. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
All right, let's look at the stats. 203 rushing yards to 41 passing. We had 1 turnover. He had 3. Trey Lance 11 for 20 for 163. No touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Malik Willis 3 for 10. 41 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. But then when we go to the rushing, Kenneth Walker led the game in rush attempts with 15, and he also led the game in rushing yards with 123, with 2 touchdowns, 1 fumble, 3 broken tackles. And his longest was 44. Brian Robinson, 3 for 51, 1 touchdown. Longest 55. Terry, 1 for 22. Longest is 22. And then Christian McCaffrey, 13 attempts for only 31 yards. But he did have a TD. His longest was 8 yards. Let's see what his longest run of the day was. Our longest was 55 and 44 and 22. And his next, then his highest rusher had 12 yards, which was his quarterback. Well, no, not 12 yards, a 12-yard run. All right, but he killed me in the receiving though. But the top receiver only had 3 catches for 50 yards. And my top receiver had 3 catches for 41. So he had all our catches. No passing touchdown from either team. And DK Metcalf dropped 1 for me. At least we could see who did it. You could have had more yards, but you dropped 1. All right, let's just go straight to total. Troy Anderson and Jamin Davis. And then here's Martin Emerson Jr. I know that name, maybe because Mississippi State. I don't know. Okay, so Jamin Davis had 2 sacks. KJ Henry had 1. Chase Young and Jonathan Allen both shared 1. Interceptions, Henry 2. Troy Anderson, Fred Warner had him 1, and Derek Forrest. Interception yards. So Troy caught 1 in the end zone. Ooh, we gotta look at it. We gotta look at that. Touchdowns. My linebackers no longer a weakness. All right, so give me 1 second. I'll go use restroom. Then we're gonna look at some of these highlights. All right, so let's look at some of these real quick. Some of these highlights. Start off in the first quarter. Fred Warner with an interception. I know where I was going. I was going to the tight end. And I wanted him to get it deep enough so he could have, ooh, I did not see Terry. Maybe if I would have rat catched instead of possession catch. So maybe that's on me. I'm not sure. So, all right, so started off with a sack. All right, Jamie. Brian Robinson. And he just gone. And then Trey Lance to Africa. And then that's when I remember, yo, I can't do that. McCaffrey eat him alive. And then this pick. Yo, I think I disguised this one real good. I think I had him thinking this was man from the jump. I had him thinking this was man, but it was actually a zone. Cause look, if you look, you'll see all three of his receivers is lined up by all three by 3 players. So, and then he seen that safety high. So he had, I pretty much guarantee it, he thought that was a zone. I mean, man. And he off to the races, 100 yards. Then Brandon Ayuk. Oh, I played this one wrong. I undercutted it too much. Oh, we should have had that one. Yeah. That was just a bad zone I played. I played a real bad zone. And then this one, I know I told them to play the sticks. That's how I knew. Because I already knew I had to get back because it was cover 3, I believe. And I had the middle. So I had to watch Kittle and that crosser. But I also did tell everybody else to guard the sticks because I just knew something like that was going to happen. If he'd have went deep, he would have happened. Okay, this one. So when he said it was glitchy, I guarantee, yes, I agree, it was glitchy because I was handing this ball off. As soon as I pressed A, I already was holding A. He did not get it. Because if he would have got it, look, I was just gonna go up that way. I was gonna get that first. But okay, I can't even show the his punt return, but that was a good one. And Kenneth Walker with 44 yards. Oh, my finger slipped. My finger slipped. But you know what? I've been going out all day. So then I hit him with an inside. And then right up. When I hit this one right here, my finger slipped. So just imagine my finger didn't slip, I would have been gone. A lot longer than 44 yards. All right, so let's see this side. Oh, he just wandered off into him. Let's see what he was looking at on this one. Time just ran out before anything developed. Let's see this one again. What was he looking at? Okay, so I took away that his first read, I suppose, Debo. And then by the time Kittle did get open, he was already on the ground. Yeah, it was just a crazy sequence. Yeah, that was a crazy game, but we'll take it. We might be one step closer to the playoff. Oh, and my linebackers get upgrades. Let's go. We 8-8. 8-8. Uh, let's view this playoff picture. Right now, Dallas is sitting as the number 7 seed. The Cowboys is sitting at the number 7 seed. They're 9-7 right now. I already beat them one time, so if I beat them again, then I should technically hold the tiebreaker. So yeah, hey, I need everybody to tune in because that Cowboy game might be for a playoff berth. Oh, it could be a lot of playoff berth games. Because the Falcons, I want to say the Falcons computer, I think Eddie probably safe. Ooh. I don't want it to be that way, but ooh. That's what I'm talking about rivalries. Oh, we probably can make the playoffs, win and get in. Win and get in. All right, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I appreciate everybody coming through, everybody that watching this on the rerun. But yo, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe so y'all can know when I go live. Cause like I said, the next game that I'm going live with is against the Cowboys, as you see, week 18. And I could be taking a spot and going to the playoffs. So let's go. Let's go. All right. But we calling it. Once again, appreciate it, y'all. I'm up out of here. Until next time.